Make this real brief. It's a real simple tactic, before I start my background in the politics, really, my father was a politician, and he also was a campaign strategist up in Baltimore for a mayor and a governor. And, he also ran for mayor, and he was a member of the House of Delegates, the State Central Committee. So that's just how I know about politics and just, how campaigns, should go and, how everything is set up. Now, me, you can check my background. My name is Leonard E. Kennedy Jr. His name was Leonard Kennedy. I have a background, so, I don't think that should nothing to do with the message that I'm trying to deliver to you. It's a basic tactic, it's one of them simple tactics, you're showing people why they should vote for you. You're targeting the youth. Your campaign is about youth violence. I'm just giving you an example. Say if you were running, you're gonna show people why they shouldn't play with a gun, like presenting this sign. Now, if you look at this sign, within this sign, I can't really describe how many. My ideas just go on and on. But say if you present this sign, you'll say, Miss Smith is going to show you why you shouldn't play with a gun, because killing at will leads you behind steel. And this sign goes on to other signs, goes on. It's like everlasting. So I really can't tell you how much. For example, girls that's been violated. You're going to show them what they shouldn't do if they ever been violated or raped. You're going to show, what happens when you drink. You're going to show people, like, for an example, you have a commercial. I did this commercial at Howard University. It was for prostate cancers. And it's presented like Miss Smith is going to show why black males should constantly get their prostate checked. I'm sure you'll present it in a professional way, But basically, you're showing people ideas. You're showing people new signs. And you might say, well, how many signs you got? I lie if I say one. I lie if I say 1,000,000. Now, you say 1,000,000. I don't know. It's something you got to see. You got to see how my skills, being a rapper, being a freestylist, having imagination, looking at pictures and, okay, what do you think this picture is saying? That's how I do. And reason why I'm trying to deliver this message to somebody is I'm looking at the state of mankind, in the direction that it's going in. And being down here in Florida, leaving from Baltimore, I left Baltimore, D.C., went to Hawaii. Things have happened, up there in Baltimore with Freddie Gray, and, things was happening in D.C. Something happened to me in Hawaii. I come down here, same thing happening to black males are happening everywhere. Reason why I'm trying to get this message to somebody, to tell the government or somebody in government, man, y'all need to reflect back a message to people, because like down here in Florida, just to all the youth that you seen marching and everything. 5 years from now, them people might be, the kids might be 20 or 25. If you don't do something now, resentment is going to grow in them, because they're looking for government to do something. And if like I know, like the human behavior, I've been in like 30 states, living in like 15 of them, you know what I'm saying? And like in the black community or just around people that's not connected with what they feel inside, with resentment comes hate, comes revenge. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm presenting this show and tell idea to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Now you might say, well, how many ideas he got? Like I said, I'd be lying if I had one. I'd be lying if I had 1,000,000. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta see. You can ask me all the subjects that's under you. I can attack. You know what I'm saying? I can, create signs. I can create commercials. Now the commercials I created for Howard University. I was under Dr. Carla Williams. I used to work as a research assistant. And, she paid me for the commercial and everything. So I just said I wanted to go on and on. She was like, well, I ain't got the money. I said, I don't care. She said, no, I'm not going to do you like that. But, I understand. But a message needs to be delivered to people. And it needs to start with the youth, because like I said, if you don't do it now, by the next, whoever's running for president, because... I ain't really got nothing to say to the one in the office. You know what I'm saying? But, somebody needed to deliver a message. Now, whether you want to use these ideas as a campaign plan, you know, or just reflect them back to the world, it doesn't matter, you know, how you use them. Just reflect them back, you know. Show people that you care. You know, show people that, hey, say, hey, I understand how you feel. Remind people, like, here's a smoking message. You know what I'm saying? Miss Smith is going to show you what happens when you smoke. You know, Miss Smith is going to show you the effect of secondhand smoke. You know, it's more to all the campaigns, but I'm trying to be brief about it. And I hope you understand. And thanks for letting me share.